To begin, I'm going to start by making a slip knot. Insert my hook and I'm going to chain the length of my shirt. So I'm going to make a chain that's going to be the left length of my shirt with extra inches. After making the length of a shirt, I'm just going to use this as an example. I'm going to skip this first stitch and go into the second stitch with a double crochet. Yarn over, I'm going to skip the next stitch and into the next I'm going to put 2 double crochet into the same stitch. Skip the next and into the next I'm going to be putting 2 double crochet. So the pattern for this row is 2 double crochet into the same stitch and a skip stitch in between. So skip the next stitch and make 2 double crochet into the next stitch. So I'm going to continue this all the way down. When you get to your length, you're just going to skip the next stitch and put 1 double crochet into the last stitch. Then I'm going to cut off the excess chain. I'm just going to cut it off. And put to close that off. And we're done with row 1. For row 2, I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and into the first double crochet, I'm going to make a double crochet. And then I'm going to make another double crochet into this space here. Skip these 2 double crochet and work into the next space with 2 double crochet. So I'm going to be working into the space after the 2 double crochet. Skip these 2 double crochet and into the next space I'll add 2 double crochet. I'll keep putting 2 double crochets. When you get to this last space, we're going to add 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet on top of the previous double crochet. Chain 1 and then I'll cut off my yarn. And that's the end of row 2. To begin the next row, I'm going to change my yarn. I'll insert my hook into the first double crochet and then bring out my next color and attach to that space. Chain 1 and I'm going to make I'm going to make one double crochet into that space. Then I'm going to be working, I'll start working it into all this space. So into this space, I'm going to make 2 double crochet into that first space. Skip the next 2 stitches and into the next space I'll make 2 double crochet. Skip the next 2 double crochet and into the next space I'm going to make another 2 double crochet. So I'll keep working 2 double crochet into each space. So the last space here, I'll add 2 double crochet and to finish up this row, I'm just going to insert 1 double crochet into the last stitch there. Chain 1, done my work. Start by making a fade 1 double crochet into this stitch and another double crochet into this space. So this is what it's looking like. Now continue making my 2 double crochet into each and every space. In the last space, I'm going to insert 1 double crochet and then another double crochet on the previous double crochet. Chain up 1 and cut off my work because I'm going to be changing the color of my yarn. So I'm going to be changing my yarn every 2 rows. So this is what it looks like. So I'm going to be using this green as my next color. I'll attach it to my first double crochet. Chain up 1 and make 1 double crochet into the first stitch. Then I'll continue working into the space. 2 double crochet into that space. 2 double crochet into the next space. Up until I get to the end of my row. End it off with a double crochet. Chain 1 and turn up my work. 1 double crochet into the first stitch and 1 double crochet into the space. Then keep working double crochet. So that's how we're going to be working our pattern all up to get the length of our chest measurement divided by 2. So this is my main back panel and the length of my top is 28 inches. So that was the chain I made. I made a chain of 28 inches and worked till I get to half of my client chest measurement. So half of the measurement is this is what it measures. 16 inches because his chest measurement is 32 inches. So I made 16 inches for the back panel. I added some ease to it, so that's why you can see that is 16 and a half. So his chest measurement is 32 inches divided by 2, and you get your back panel. For the front panel, I'm just going to be making 2 of these. So I'm going to divide, I'll count my stitches and divide it by 2 to make the front panel. So here I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. Plus this 2 here. So I have 40 rows. So I did 40 rows for the back panel. It means for the front panel, I'm going to be having 20 rows. So I already did my front panel, and this is it. So I made the same number of chain I made for this, and I did 40 rows, 20 rows. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, and 20. So I need to be making 2 of that. So the next what I'm going to do is to join my 3 panels together. To do that, I'm going to find the wrong side. So my wrong side is where I did all my weaving of the ends, and I'm going to place my front side of my back panel facing us, and place the wrong side of my front panel facing us. So the right side facing the right side, and I'll place it over there. I'll do the same for the other side. I'm going to start by joining the shoulder. To do that, I'll first of all take the measurement for my neck opening. From this point of the front panel, I'm going to take 3 inches. So there should be an opening like this. I'll take 3 inches. I'll wear the 3 inches and I'm going to mark. Do the same thing for this other side and mark. Now I'm going to join from this point up to where the stitch markers end, and do the same thing for this part. So I'm going to be using my black yarn for the joining. I'll make a slip knot. Insert my hook into the point where the stitch marker ends. Attach my yarn and chain 1. So I'm going to be using single crochet to join. I'm going to go into this stitch and make a double crochet, a single crochet rather. Go into the next available stitch and make a single crochet. So joining, keep joining this with a single crochet. And make sure when you're joining, all the colors align, like the white aligned with the back panel of the white. So keep joining this and make sure it aligns. Go to the next stitch and make a single crochet. Chain up 1 and cut off the work. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to repeat the same thing for this other part. I'm done joining my shoulders, and this is what it looks from the inside. So the next thing I'm going to do is to make our sleeve, and I'm going to take the measurement of my armhole divided by 2. So the armhole is 16 inches, meaning that half of it will be 8. So from this shoulder, I'm going to take out 8 inches from here and put my stitch marker. I also put my stitch marker into the other panel. You can also count your stitch to make sure that it's equal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we should have 14 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So take your armhole measurement divided by 2. And I'm going to continue the extension for the arm. To do that, starting from this point, I will take out my stitch marker, insert my hook, and bring in my yarn. So we're working into all the space. Into this first space, I'm going to chain 1 and insert a double crochet into the first chain. Just 1 single double crochet. Then go into the next chain and make 2 double crochet. Continue making 2 double crochet until you get to the stitch marker. Get it to this joining. I'm just going to put 2 double crochet in between. I'm going to the next joining. Continue your pattern. Getting to my stitch marker, I'll take that out and add 1 single double crochet into the last stitch. Chain 1, cut off my hook. So I'm going to change my color. Turn my work and into this first double crochet, the last double crochet, I'm going to make a double crochet and make a double crochet. Then I'm going to make another double crochet into this first space over here. Skip the next stitch. Skip these 2 stitches and work into the space. So we're just going to be repeating our pattern until we get to our sleeve measurement, the desired sleeve length. I did a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 rows. So I did a total of 12 rows, and this measures 5.5 inches. The next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and join my panel together from this to the end of this row. So to do that, I will take out my stitch marker, join my two panel together, and join this using a single crochet. Insert my hook, so I'll make a slip knot, add my yarn, chain one. So I'm going to be joining using the single crochet. So I will set my hook and make a single crochet. Insert my hook into the next stitch and make another single crochet. So I'll keep making single crochets. So I'll keep making single crochet up until I get to this part. Make sure you align it well, and then I will join it until I get to this part. And next thing I'm going to do is to show you guys how to do the neck collar. I'm going to insert my hook into the first stitch over here, bring in my working yarn. So I'm using my black for the collar. I'm going to insert my hook, my yarn, chain one, and make a double crochet into this first stitch. So there's a space over here. I'm going to make another double crochet into that space. Go into this next space here, this set of 3 double crochet over here. I'm going to go in and work at the edge here and make 2 double crochet into that edge. So 2 double crochet into that edge. Go into this space and make 2 double crochet. So once we are going to go into this space, make our 2 double crochet to the edge. Then into the space. So we keep working on this space and this space up until we get to the end of this. Get it to the end, I'm going to end it up with a double crochet. Chain one, turn my work. Make a first double crochet into the first stitch. And that double crochet into this space. Then continue making my 2 double crochet into each stitch. So I'm just going to continue my pattern until I get to this part and turn and continue this until I get to my desired length for my collar. I'm done with my collar and I did a total of 7 rows, and I went ahead to add my buttons, and we're done with our shirts. Thank you for watching. Do well to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.